Hey, beautiful friends, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Ashley, and I am going to do just a chakra balancing on you guys tonight. We'll be using some light language. I'll be using my trusty feathers. I've got some crystal wands here, and we'll be using my beautiful stick from Israel that I brought back. And yeah, we're just going to do this powerful activation that's trying to come through. Hope everybody is doing well. Lots of things coming up, and just lots of activations happening today and just this past week. So I hope you guys are all just really receiving and allowing it all to flow in, allowing your minds to expand, allowing your hearts to expand, allowing yourselves to really just get into that place of creating. So we're going to just step right into it. And so if you want to go ahead and just begin by taking a couple of deep breaths. And I'm just going to start by grounding you. And if you want to go ahead and ground yourselves into however you want to do it, I'm actually going to walk you through grounding each of your chakras into the new earth. So let us begin. And I'm going to start at your crowns, and your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. You're going to flow this energy down through your legs and out the soles of your feet. And this energy is going to flow down into the earth, down deep, deep into the earth. You might see some rocks, crystals, sand, dirt, and all of the beautiful layers. Just keep taking your energy further and further, deeper and deeper, until we come upon the beautiful, great, central sun, this beautiful sphere of golden energy. And as we see this beautiful golden sphere of energy, I'm going to wrap your chakra cords around that 3 times. Or you just take your cord and wrap around her 3 times. And then just plug into that beautiful energy, that beautiful protective energy. And as you plug in, that energy is going to flow back up through your cords and back up through all of the layers of the earth and back up through into the soles of your feet and into your ankles and your calves, into your knees and your thighs, into your root and your sacral, into your solar plexus and your heart, into your throats and your facial chakras, and into your pineal gland, and into your crowns. And just allow all these beautiful chakras to begin to open like flowers. And just imagine that all of the trauma, the worries, the pains, the stresses, anxieties, anything that's been coming up for you is being released now. Let it flow back down into Mother Earth. Let her transmute it back into love. She loves doing that for you. She loves taking care of you. Then we're going to allow the Mother, Father, God to begin to flow their energy into the crown, into the pineal gland, into the throat, and into the heart, and into the solar plexus, and into the sacral and the root, flowing this energy down through the legs and into the earth, fully connecting you to the universe and the earth, fully balanced, being restored. Let us begin. Kalai olamai uti esidibay alayira kanamo aday sikatway alayira kanamo aday kalai alayira kanamo palayira kanamo aday sikaday alay kuti esinimoy kalai kuti esinimay ti alay anamo aday. I just hear they're activating your crowns of knowledge. Kalai olay hirakanamo irakanamo aday shaday olay irakanamo aday kiti irakanime olay irakanday kalai olay irakanamo aday shadabo kulay kiti esanimia palay kuti isanimo pirakanamo aday alay irakanamo aday sikatala irakanamo aday kota isanimo irakodo aday kiti isanimo olay irakanamo aday Kiti isinime irokolai ulai irokonama aday kiti isinime pilai irokonama aday kiti isinime irokonama aday kalai kiti isinime irokonama irokonai ulai irai irokonama aday kiti isinime pilai ulai irokonama aday. Alay kata asanamay alay irakanamay day sikadala irakanamay day ite isinimoy irakaday kata isinimoy irakanamay isinimoy kalay irakanamay day alay irakanamay kita isinimoy pilay irakanamay day kiti isinimoy irakanamay day. Shitakala irakanime irakisenime pila irakanamo aday kiti isinimo pirakulai kalai ka irakanamo aday sikinio irakanamo aday shitabo irukanamo irakado irakanamo aday koloi alai irakanamo aday sidni aloi irakanamo aday sidni la irakanamo aday kati isinimo pira irakanamo aloi irakodia shinibo irakanamo aday. Just trying to process what they're giving me. It's what looks to me like these blue beings, these blue very tall beings, which I am assuming are Pleadians, is what it feels like to me, are walking up towards like this very woodsy area, and that's what they're giving me right now. I'm just watching them walking up. It's like all of them, a bunch of them, just kind of walking back up into like this beautiful like area. It almost looks like redwood trees, very big, very wide, and very beautiful. It looks like everybody, like all of these beautiful beings, which now is triggering me to believe that like us that are Pleadians, that do like have that energy within us, that are part of that, are like seeking and searching, trying to get back into nature. But I'm just feeling that energy, probably for myself, if I need to get out of this apartment. But let me just tune in to see what is going on. Alay unamay, okay, alay irakanama aday. Shatakalay unamay, sikaji irakanama aday. Alay kuti asunama irakanama aday. Kade alay ishanimi alay irakanama aday. So I just got hit with like a huge energy of emotion. So it is all of us. It is a lot of us, those that are, that do identify as like a star being or like Pleadian is what I see for myself. I feel like I'm looking through like a Pleadian eyes right now, and it's hit me with emotions because my divine masculine, my partner came up and just grabbed my hand and went forward. We just kept walking forward. It's like, damn, I've been really trying to avoid all of that, and not avoid that, but really just trying to focus on me and trying to get myself in order, and not really, but yeah, just that act of like me seeing all of them. It's like your partners are coming in and grabbing your hands, and we're like moving forward feels like just moving back to nature, back to the basics, back to like, excuse my language, but like, we don't need all this shit, you know. We don't need all this, you know. Well, I need my plants, but that's what we need. I just said that with so much conviction too. Now, this might be a little bit emotional for some of you. I know that are star beings that are missing your people, your families, but they're right there with you, number one. Number two, what they're showing me is that as everybody's gathering around, right at the edge of the forest, the edge of the sin, there's like a woman, like a person she looks like a white woman with blonde hair, and she's got it like all did up, like a White House representative or something like that. You know, she looks very like suited up, and she's standing at the edge. She's at a podium, and she starts to speak. And so I'm just trying to tune into what is happening. I just keep hearing asking for forgiveness. Galai onamai sete a yera konoma a day. Could you sinimbu puyera konoma a day? Gila yera konoma a day, sete be a yera kona a day. Kitty is sinimo yera konoma a day, sete era kira konoma a day. Kada a yera konoma a day, sinimo era kira a yera konoma a day, sekete a la yera konoma a day. Alai onamo a ye shekara yera konoma a day, seketai alai yera konoma a day, seketua yera konoma a day. And I'm just listening to her giving what I perceive to be a sincere apology, an apology stating that they are sorry for what they've done, and she put it as ruining our lives, but nothing has been ruined, nothing has been, everything's been done just the way it's supposed to. But I'm just feeling like a sincere apology from her. So whoever this lady is, whatever it is, I feel like you get like that. I've got that whelp of like emotion coming from, so much has been taken from us in this life. Not just this life, but like thousands of years of, in some ways, imprisonment. All of the people that have, not been able to live their lives. People just come and then they go. They come and then they go, never being able to really truly live and experience life. And that is like my soul mission, is to give people this their abilities, to let you know like what you can do as a human, what you can do in these bodies, what you're capable of, because so much of that has just been like taken from us, where we don't know. They made sure to have me sit down at 8:08 tonight, so 8:08 has been coming up for, oh my gosh, like the past couple of weeks so much. And so I would encourage you to look up that angel number if you feel called. Kitty Oshinimo Pirai Rakira Konama a day. Now I'm watching her turn around and go, "This is all yours. This is yours. This is yours." Gelai Unamade, referring to the lands, referring to the trees, referring to the birds. Well, the birds aren't ours, but referring to the land, giving it back to its rightful owner. Gelai Ishinamai, Hilai Irokonamade, Sikatui Irokonamade, Kolai Ilak Irokonamade, Sikati Ishinama Irokonamade. I just have chills all over my body. Eloi Kuti Ishinama, Elai Kuti Irokonamade. Sita boy uloa iro mo adai, kiti isinimo irakuroa irakono adai. Kelai ula irakono adai, sekatoi ishinimia irakono adai. Feels very celebratory. It feels very emotional, but very celebratory that we are released from the grips of what I perceive to be a frequency on this earth that is and has held us imprisoned for thousands upon thousands of years. We have finally been able to, raise the frequency and raise the vibration so much that they don't even have a chance. And this is all, I know people have been working probably longer than 12 years, I'm sure of it. But as people have woken up, masses and masses of people have woken up, that is when these shifts started intensely happening. It's that shows you right there how powerful each and every one of you are. How could we have broken generational curses, thousands upon thousands of years of frequencies of torture, of imprisonment in our minds, not actually just in our minds. We're born into systems. We're born into, these, excuse me language, fucked up systems that imprison us. And it's finally, we don't live in those prisons anymore. We don't live in those cells anymore. And I know so many of you have worked so hard, dealing with your shit, dealing with yourselves, dealing with your families, dealing with this, dealing with that, and working on yourselves. And gosh, I'm so proud of you, each and every one of you, for every second that you cried, every second you faced your shit, every second that you got up after you wanted to lay down and die. I am so proud of you for just keeping it going, because that getting up every time you fall down, there's something so powerful about that. Getting up and not giving up, getting up and saying, no, I'm not giving up. It just is not in me. My heart will not let me. Your heart won't let you. We've done so much work just to be here in this moment, in this special, magnetic, beautiful moment, to call in all the love, all of the highest of most highest frequencies. Now is it time to reap the rewards of what you want. Reap it. Get it. Go out there and get it. Who cares? Look at the freaking Kardashians. They're the ones that are out here influencing our youth. We need you. We need people out here freaking, making waves, showing these young girls and men and boys and whatever how to actually live, because that ain't it. Them girls ain't it. That is not who I want my daughter to be or act like or look like, or I want her and all kids to be happy and be comfortable in their skin and create. Okay, let me just tune back into these beings. Alai kudi esinuma pilai ulakinamai. Kelai kiti esinumai ulai ulakinama day. Now what I'm watching is almost looks, it shows me she, the lady, whoever she was, now walking into some sort of a spaceship and then flying, going off. And then it's almost like they cut this ribbon type thing and they have flown away. Like I said, take it all how it resonates with you in your heart and your mind. I can only tell you what I experience and what I see and what I know. I'm basically in this time and space with them and telling you what I see and what I know. And I do believe on an energetic level, in some dimension, some time, some space. This is happening, and it is a part of the world that we're living in. I've seen so many things just in the last year of me going into different times and spaces and having these experiences and then watching things change out here in this world. And I know we're all doing it. People are, helping in certain areas and doing this. And as a collective, we're all doing work behind the scenes. So please know you being here right now is important. Galai kuta asanamai, PLI, Onome, Uyirakanamo Ade, Galai, Kitty Esinimi, Piro Irakanamo Ade, Golai, Kitty Esinama, PLI, Irakanamo Ade, Sudaboy, Kalai, Kitty Esinimi, Poloi Irakanamo Ade. As they fly off, I see all of these beautiful beings begin to walk through the forest, walking through the lands, some kissing the ground, being thankful and grateful for all of it. So many of us dancing around, happy, free. Just allow yourself to feel into those vibrations of the freedom of not being watched constantly. No cell phones, no computers, just us. Just nature, just us and nature, and just being. We don't need to be anything. We don't need to be anything for anybody. We get to just be. We get to just live. Food is being grown on the trees for us. We have everything that we need. And that was the biggest problem that we made here, is we kept giving up certain things for convenience. We gave up our gardens, the farmlands for convenience. Everybody started working, the women started working, men started working, and it's all wonderful. It's all been wonderful, the evolution of humanity, but what did we give up? We gave up so much, and now we're all so dependent on so many systems, food systems and this. That's why it's so important to grow your own stuff and do this. But if you live in a big city, they've got most of us, in these tiny apartments, which I love mine, but they've got us in these tiny apartments, no balcony here. There's no, even way to grow. I have beautiful windows, but on the outside, so it's where there's a will, there's a way. You'll make it happen. But just know that we need to be thinking on those lines of how can we go back more and more, not backwards but forwards, but not need as much, to be happy just being, to allow ourselves to just be. I have a hard time with this. Just being. I like to do. I like to create. I like to allow myself to flow and go and just put my mind and my hands to something and allow myself to, that's me, in such a flow state, and that's a wonderful place to be. But you also have to have that time to be. That's why I took today off from clients and from everybody and everything, and here I am doing this. But this is good. Galoi kudu isunumai PLI erakira kanama adai sikatuai alai kete isunumai PLI irakanama adai kalai kete isunumai alai irakanama adai Kadai sinime pira kira karama a day. Kolai alai ishinime elo hira karama a day. We're just going to allow these energies to activate all the way through your body, all the way through your chakras, activating, stimulating every cell in your body, allowing every cell in your body to be activated and stimulated, allowing it to rise in frequency, allowing any traumas, any pains, any worries, anything to be released off and out of you now, releasing any cords that are not of your highest good. Allowing yourself to rise in your frequency. Kalai ore ishinamai. Palai kati ishinama ira kanama day. Palai kati ishinama ira kanama day. Kalai kati ishinaboy ala ira kanama day. Kalai ula ira kanama alai kuti ishinama pati ishine. I just keep hearing, tell them that we're here, and they're all of your guides, all of our guides, all of our archangels are around us, here to help you. Alai kuti osanamo irakanamo ade, palai kuti isinamoe, palai dede, olai urikutu sinamae, ketai irakamoe, palai kuti isinamoe. Alright, friends. Well, I'm going to go relax and rest, and I hope that you are just enjoying these frequencies and just allow them to continue to download within you. And thank you so much for just being here and watching, and I will see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.